Thank you for being here. Thank yourself for making time, whatever time you have this morning, for some yoga for your practice, and just kind of just sit and be and notice. It's one of the nicest things we can do for ourselves. So I invite you to ground in and become present in your space. Nice tall spine, steady chair, non-slip surface. So kind of reaching toward the sky with the top sort of toward the back of your head to create a nice long spine. And if your eyes are closed in a way that probably would not be noticeable to anyone else, lower your chin. So just that thought of lowering the chin gives us a nice long neck. Palms can be up or down and wherever on your legs feels comfortable for your shoulders. So it doesn't have to be on your knees, where your shoulders can be and not take your attention. So with the eyes closed or just gently open, lips are closed if that's possible with your breathing, but the teeth are open, relaxed jaw. And just let your mind kind of settle here. Maybe notice the bottoms of your feet. Notice sounds or temperature or lighting in the room. All the things we're bringing here in our space. Not as distractions, but just as where we are right now. Notice the chair or the ground under you. Notice the palms of your hands. Often if we're trying to settle or even meditate, if you'd like to try to meditate, thinking of that skin inside your fingers, inside your palms as you breathe. Kind of a place for mind and thought to sit as you breathe. And now noticing the breath. Your inhale, your exhale. Oftentimes, if we're anxious or hurried, we're not really taking a complete inhale or even an inhale more than about 2 seconds. So we're going to think about that and slowly inhale to the count of 4. Maybe you're already there. That's fine. We'll inhale to 4 and then exhale to 4. Not worrying about where the breath is going, but just slowing it down. Ease in the jaw, ease in the shoulders as you breathe. Ease in the toes and hips. And let's try to increase that to 5. If that's too much, you can sit at 4, or you can try 5 and find out on the inhale and the exhale, how does a count of 5 feel? If you find that a labor for you, notice if maybe you're breathing more in your chest and try to involve your belly as you inhale. Let's do 2 more. Very nice. Release the count. And let's place both of our hands kind of on or near our belly. Maybe stack the hands, whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. Hands to the side. And just notice the breath, not counting, not making it a whole lot of work, but trying to breathe in and out of the belly space. So as you inhale, try to feel that breath in the fingers. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in toward the spine. Ease in the jaw, ease in the shoulders and toes. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Very nice. Release. Relax the hands any way that's comfortable in the lap. And gently open the eyes, looking down toward the ground. And just feel the body. Think about the breath. Maybe that was a challenge for you, but no judging. That's just kind of where your breath is this morning. It can be if you're preoccupied or stressed or in a hurry, just settling with the breath can be a little challenge, and that's okay. We just kind of sit with that challenge. Very nice. Let's roll the wrists one way. Very nice. And the opposite way. Very nice. And extending the arms and holding the hands at whatever angle works for you. Maybe horizontal to the ground or resting on the knees even, whatever works for you today. And one can be different from the other. That's okay. Let's inhale and reach up, fingertips toward the sky. Exhale, fingertips toward the knees. Notice your back, tall spine, ease in the jaw. Very nice. Palms toward the sky. We'll hold there, really reaching the bottoms of the palms out in front of you or just out past the wrists, no matter where your arms are. Breathe, kind of feeling into the bottoms of the the forearms, typing at all or doing any sort of fine work, small motor skills. Get into the wrists there. Very nice. Inhale. And let's exhale, fingers toward the ground, really reaching the fingers with a flat hand, just to your capacity. One wrist might be different than the other, or the thumb joint. This might kind of get that spot's attention. Notice your back. Breathe. Ease in the jaw. Tall spine. Inhale and exhale. Really kind of feeling into the top of the wrist. Good. Nice inhale. And then just kind of gently roll those wrists out, arms down. Fingertips to the shoulder. We're going to take some nice, just very small circles with the elbows. So coming forward, small circles. Breathe. Ease in the jaw and the toes. I repeat that because we tend to tense those things up. If we have tension in the shoulders, we want to send the tension somewhere else. But let's try to let it go for a moment. Good. Opposite direction, little circles. Very nice. And now nice and slow, you can extend your arms here if you'd like. I'm going to keep my elbows bent. We're going to inhale, elbows forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Again. Circles a little larger. If one wants to be different from the other, that's okay. And again, if you want to extend your arms, you can. Good. And reverse, we'll inhale nice and slow, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Last one. Very nice. Hands to the thighs. You're gonna take a breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, slide the hands down the knees, tuck that tailbone under the body, as if you were tucking sheets under the bed. Reach back with the mid back, and then lower the chin, reach the shoulders forward. Inhale, tailbone first, tailbone rolls out and back. Elbows can come back, heart forward, maybe chin up. And then exhale, tuck that chin, slide the hands, reach the mid back, tuck the chin. Inhale, tailbone rolls out and up, shoulders, elbows back, heart faces forward. Do that 2 more times. Notice that whole flexion and extension of the spine. Think of that spine, tailbone, low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, neck. It's a nice, safe, non-weight bearing movement of the whole spine. I think I lost count, but it can't hurt to do one more. On your next cat, on your next exhale, let's hold there. And notice the body. Notice where the stretch feels really good and where you might want to back off. Just kind of honor that. Relax the face, the toes. And maybe find those nice deep inhales and exhales where we're almost expanding from the inside out, feeling what's finding space using the breath. Good, nice deep inhale. Let's hold for just a moment. And then on the exhale, release the breath. Tailbone rolls out, maybe belly drop. Holding our cow. And notice the breath. Notice the body. Very nice. Nice inhale. Kind of feel that heart space opening up. And exhale, just lift back to neutral. Very nice. Let's nice tall spine. Look over the right shoulder. Just hold here. Breathe. Notice. Let's open and close the jaw. Very nice. Belly to spine as we turn our neck back through center. Inhale here. And exhale, turn to the left. Just notice the difference. Breathe. Ease in the hands, the toes. Open and close the jaw. Very nice. Belly to spine, head back to center. Very nice. Let's extend the legs with the heels into the ground. Turn a little sideways here. And toes up. So we're flexing the feet, kind of waking up the legs and really engaging the legs. So maybe your seat is lifting you up off your chair, really squeezing into the glutes, thighs, calves, drawing those toes up. Breathe, just kind of waking up the legs. Been sitting a lot, vacation, playing a lot of cards. Feels kind of good. Have some blood flow in the legs. Very nice. And look, that's point the toes. So the toes, tip of the toes can rest on the ground and really lift the top of the ankles up toward the ground, keeping that action in the legs, really squeezing the legs, the thighs, the calves. Breathe. Good, and let it go. Opening the feet, kind of wider than the legs of the chairs. Just swing the knees side to side. You can roll the feet if you'd like so that the ankles are kind of joining in, or you can keep your feet straight, whichever feels good. Feels like it's what you need. Good. Next time that right knee drops down, you can come out to the side of your chair, edge of your chair a little bit so you can really drop the knee. Hold on to the chair, of course, or don't slide out so far, whatever makes you stable. Breathe, ease in the shoulders and the jaw. Very nice. Belly to spine. We're going to lift that right knee, slide the right foot in, sort of past center, and then let the right knee drop open. You can rest the outside of the right foot on the ground. A little bit of an ankle movement there too. Very nice. Lift the knee, flat foot back to our kind of seated goddess. Let's drop the left knee. Nice and slow. Breathe. This side might be different. Find what your foot or ankle wants to do. Inhale and exhale. Ease in the jaw. We carry a lot of stress and strain and tension in the hips. We just want to spend moments breathing here. Good. Belly to spine. Let's lift that left knee, slide the left foot in, and then drop the left knee out. Again, find a little outside space in the ankle if that feels good. Breathe. Really thinking about letting that knee drop. If you do this on your own, thinking about your legs being really heavy and just noticing the space you find in your hip, thigh, ankles. Good. Belly to spine as we draw that knee back up, slide the foot out. Let's bring the feet toward one another, kind of lined up with the knees and the hips. We come out of the chair. Might be, yeah. We're going to slide our feet. We're practicing in your yoga chair. That's when we want to have something that doesn't have a skirt on it or stops. It has open space underneath. So you can work on, if this flexion is difficult for you, work on sliding your heels under your legs to give you that base. When we're out here, our base is in our seat, and it's really hard to move up. So we want to move our feet back as you can. Pivot at the hip and bring the heart with a straight spine, heart over the knees. You instantly feel your weight into all four corners of the feet. So just sit with that for a moment, kind of feel that full weight of your body kind of into the feet, preparing to stand up. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, reach the top of the head for the sky, push the ground away to straighten the body. Good. Inhale down. Come down nice and deep if you want to challenge yourself. Exhale, push and lift. Inhale, kind of think of that pelvic floor, soften, open. Exhale, everything pelvic floor draws in and up toward the center of the body. Again. Exhale. Good. We're going to come down for a moment in chair. Find your challenge. You can come a little deeper if you'd like. And just notice that your knees need to be over your feet, not collapsing in. You can have your hands overhead if you'd like, or at the heart space, out to the side, or resting on the counter. Good. 2 more breaths. Great strength. Reach the head, top of the head, away from the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. Push the ground away. Nice straight spine. Whew. It's great for strengthening the legs and the core. Keep us standing and sitting now. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to move my chair a little there. Standing in Tadasana. Let's find our feet, find our space. Breathe, lift the toes. Notice all 4 corners of the feet, both feet. Close the eyes if you want to work on balance just a little bit more. Fingertips can always rest on the chair. We know it's there. It's not affecting your balance practice. Very nice. Opening the eyes, palms facing the back, hands down. We're going to inhale and sweep the arms up. And exhale down. Exhale back. Once more. Nice. Just get that movement going. Planting into the left foot. I'm going to plant into my left foot, raise the right knee, keeping the sort of what my teacher called Barbie feet. If you had a Barbie, you know.
I guess we lost her.
Cute.
Cracks me up.
What the heck? Okay. All right. Well, it says it's recording, so I'll just keep going. Maybe I can edit that out. There we go. Fun with Zoom. All right. Hold on. I need to. Okay. Everybody's muted. All right. Perfect. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what that was. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Standing on the foot with our right. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I have Paige pinned, which is lovely. Love looking at Paige, but then I can't see myself. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, planted into our left foot. We're going to bend the right knee, come up on the back of the toes, the right foot. We're going to do some one leg balance practice. So kind of ground in or rest your right hand on the chair. We're going to inhale and lift that right knee. Exhale, kind of extend it back. You can flex as you come back, push back with the heel. Inhale, come forward with the knee and point the toe, or you can keep the toes up, whatever you want to do. Exhale, stretch it back with the bottom of the foot, kind of reaching out with the heel. Inhale, point, lift the knee. Exhale, stretch it back. And think of bringing everything in toward the center and up to try to help keep your balance. Again, you don't have to come as high or reach far as back or hold on to the chair if you want to do more range than balance. Good. Let's hold up. Extend the leg. Back up. Knee up. Extend the leg back. Hold. Breathe. Bring the knee back up. And down to Tadasana. Just stand for a moment. Kind of notice that work in the body, the play in the brain, keeping balance. Ease in the jaw and shoulders. Very nice. Other side. Again, you can have the side of the palm or a fingertips resting on something. We don't want to always be thinking about I'm falling, because then your brain, we want it to kind of play with balance. So it's perfectly fine to hold on the whole time. You're still getting balance work. Let's bring that right knee up, left knee up. Let's point the toe. Holding here, just kind of getting settled into that right foot, awareness of all four corners of the feet. Maybe when you're holding on, try lifting the toes, just so you're really noticing that foundation we're counting on. The toes definitely help with balance, definitely, but it's really nice to be grounded in all of them and not count on our toes. All right, let's go. So we'll inhale here. Maybe we'll exhale here. Let's inhale and stretch back, push. Exhale, draw the knee up, point the toe. Inhale back, reach with the heel. Exhale, knee up, toe pointed. A few more times. Playing with your balance. Very nice. Once more. Good. Let's hold at the top. Stretch the leg out. Bring it back up. hold, breathe. And then stretch it back, reach back with the heel, hold, breathe. Knee back up, point the toe. Bring that body in and up and down to Tadasana. Ooh, that got my right hip's attention. Let's just breathe for a moment. Close the eyes, maybe if you'd like. Nice tall spine, ease in the palms. Notice the skin and the palms, the fingers as you breathe. Maybe lift the toes. Just appreciating that balance, all four corners of the feet. Breathe. Very nice. Little leg and core strength. Let's step out into our goddess. See my feet. There we go. Stepping out into goddess pose. We're going to drop the knees, keeping them over the feet. So you want to be able to see your toes, that your knees don't collapse in. Keeping the knees out. Just coming down to your capacity. And then be aware of that belly breath. Let's even hold our belly here. We can put one hand on the chair if you'd like, but kind of awareness of the bottom of the stomach, the bottom of the belly, the pelvic floor, that whole sort of lower area. And as you exhale, draw the belly in toward the spine. Very nice. With movement now, let's do our cactus arms or goddess arms. Inhale. Notice the pelvic floor, and as you exhale, push the ground away, reach up and draw that belly button in and up. Inhale, soften and lower. Exhale, reach for the sky, push the ground away, draw everything in and up. Very nice. Drop down to goddess and hold. Tall spine. We can see our big toes. Knees are out. Elbows can be up or down, whatever feels good. Good. Big inhale. And exhale. Push the ground away. Reach for the sky. And float the arms down. Very nice. Feet together. I'm going to use the seat of my chair. You can also use the back of your chair if your low back is really bothering you. The chair is nice. It gives you multiple levels. We're going to do a little forward folding and some half lifting. So we'll inhale, arms up. Swan dive down, keeping the legs straight, maybe just a gentle soft knee. Hinge in the hip, straight back, coming down until your knees say it's time to bend. We're going to stop right there. So we're not going to bend the knees. We want to keep a straight back. So for straight back, you could be the back of your chair. And a straight back and just a soft knee. And breathe here. Really good for the hamstrings. Even, you might even feel it in the bottoms of your feet. Low back, shoulders. Good. We're going to inhale, bring the hands up to the mid-thigh. Bring the elbows back, heart forward. Exhale, kind of come back down a little bit. So your range might not be very different. That's okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Inhale, let's breathe here. So elbows are back. Ease in the jaw. And then on this exhale, you go ahead and put a bend in the knees and allow your heart head to come down. If you have eye pressure or blood pressure issues, don't drop your head below your heart. But if it's accessible to you, to go ahead and come down. The inversion is really good for our lymph system, our circulation. It can be nice on the low back if this feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Listen to your body. Breathe. Ease in the jaw. Ease in the feet. Maybe your forward fold changes a little. Maybe you come up or down a little bit more. You can rest on your elbows on the chair. Just find a comfortable spot while we breathe here. Very nice. And when we prepare to come out, we're going to put a deep bend in the knees, if you're not already doing that. Hands out to the side or hand out to the side of one of the chair. Let's straighten the back. So we're bringing our shoulder blades toward one another. Kind of in a deep chair, inhale. And then just like chair, exhale, push the ground away. Maybe lift the arms up or just lift the head toward the sky. Let's bring palms together, thumbs to the heart space. Maybe close the eyes, just kind of notice that change in blood flow, just that sense of being upside down for a bit. Now coming back up. Breathe. Ease in the shoulders. Very nice. We're going to come into our eagle for our balance pose today. So have the chair nearby. Eagle can be pretty challenging. If you don't want to use your hands to balance, you can also kind of have your hip next to it. Or for eagle, it is possible to have your back against the wall as well. So lots of variations. Maybe I'll demonstrate that, my back against the chair. Do it after you can see me. So we're going to step the right foot over the left, or right foot in front of the left if crossing your legs doesn't feel good. You can have a little space between. It can be pressed up right against. Pressed up right against sometimes can help with centering, but you can, if you're going to lift your leg. But if you want to keep your foot on the ground, wherever you'd like to have it. Then I kickstand my right foot, sort of ankle against the side of my left calf. Get all that together. I'm going to bring my right hand and sweep it over to my left shoulder and my left arm underneath my right elbow, sort of hugging myself. You can stay right here for eagle. This can be your eagle. I'm going to use the chair now. So right foot over left, or you can lift your hands up toward one another, the back of your hands toward one another, or just lift your hands up. If you're feeling really pretzel-y, I can't do it today, but you bring your left hand in to your right palm. You can raise your right leg if you'd like, squeeze it into the knee. I'm going to keep my hands on my shoulders today. Breathe. So squeezing that energy, maybe here's where you feel that bringing everything in toward the center and out through the top of the head is finding that balance. Your vision finds a drishti, a point of focus. Breathe. Very nice. Release the hands, feet back to Tadasana. I will say that with your back against the chair, it makes it possible to stay there a little bit longer without tipping. Nothing wrong with tipping. That's how we find our balance. But if you're working on this pose, if you like this pose or you want to work on it back against the chair or against the wall. So we're ground into our right foot. Step that left foot over. Kickstand the left foot, ankle against the outside of the right calf. I'm going to take my left hand to my right shoulder and then sweep my right hand arm under my left elbow. And if you'd like, you can kind of release the hands, fingertips toward the sky and stay there, or you can bring this right hand over and into the left palm. You can also lift the left leg. So again, you can try it next to the chair, leaning back on the chair. So strong, appreciating all our body and mind is doing to find balance. Find your drishti, breathe. Draw that energy in and up, breathe. Very nice. Nice inhale. Exhale, release the hands, release the feet, and Tadasana. Maybe in mountain pose, turn the thumbs out. Feet are a little wider. Hands are open, fingers are open. And then bring those shoulders back. So for more of an open mountain pose, maybe even lift the chin a little. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever your balance permits, but just think of your breath. Think of your space, your strength, your ability to take in and take on the day. Ease but strong shoulders, ease but strength in the feet, ease but strength in the face, the forehead, and breathe. Very nice. Nice inhale right here. Hold. Big open mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Let all of that stuff go. So let's inhale, kind of an open sweep, fingertips out. Exhale, cross the arms, sort of across the body, fingertips kind of diagonally the opposite way. Look at which hand's in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Again, once more each side. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Very nice. Reaching out is doing a little side to side motion. So we're going to open up the feet, maybe even turn the toes out. So we're going to bend the knees a little bit. Just breathing steadily. We'll inhale here and then exhale, just a gentle lunge, nothing crazy, reaching out to the right and right knee bent. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Center. Right. Center. Left. And this isn't meant to be too much work for the shoulders. So if you prefer to have your hands down, maybe palms up, that's totally fine. Just kind of get into a little sway. Very nice. Once more each side. Very nice. Legs stay here, hands to the hips. We're going to inhale, bring the hips forward. So even though I say belly to spine, we're coming forward, that's a little difficult. I just want to tighten up that core space. So bringing the hips forward, breathe. Allowing the hips to come forward as much as is comfortable for your back. Kind of holding that belly to spine, protect the low back. Inhale here. And now exhale, move the hips behind the heels as if you're kind of reaching back behind you with the top of the legs. So not so much about a bend forward, but really about a stretching of the back of the hip past the heel. Let's do that with a little movement. So we're going to inhale, belly to spine, exhale, reach really with that sort of bottom of the pelvic bone. Inhale, exhale, once more. We're going to come forward again and hold it again. Now that we've moved it some. Find that hip space. See if you can come just forward in a comfortable way. Belly to spine. reaching forward with sort of the hip flexor area. Breathe, ease in the jaw. Always holding onto our chair if that's better. Good, belly to spine. Exhale, move to reaching with the back of the hips, back of the top of the legs. Breathe. Good, inhale. Exhale, draw everything in toward the middle of the spine, reach the top of the head for the sky, and relax the hands. Very nice. Gonna come back to our chair. As we do, find your calves on the front of the chair. And then just position yourself. Maybe try your arms in a different way. Maybe you try in full chair position with your arms kind of up and over your head. Maybe hands reaching out or out to the side. Try something different. Plant it in the feet, maybe lift the toes just so we know our foundation, what we're counting on. And then breathe steadily and come on down. So we're going to pivot in the hip, keep the heart, chest over the knees to balance out. But again, you can play with, you stand up too much or forward too much, you see your balance change. It's nice and safe. It's a good place to find your edges. And then hover over the chair, breathe, feel that grounding. Nice tall spine, so strong. Beautiful. And lower down. Very nice. Let's stay out of the toward the end of the chair. Chairs, get the chest here. We're going to come forward and just do a little forward fold again, just for our low backs. Eye pressure or blood pressure problems, you'll fold your elbows and prop them on your knees and drop. So we can actually start there. Everyone can. Elbows on the knees, feet are open for a nice foundation. You can allow the head to drop here. Then if you'd like, you can open the arms, keep the arms on the outside of the legs, slide down so your shoulders kind of catch yourself on your knees. You can stay here. Or if you prefer, you can bring your arms inside your feet. Hold your calves, ankles, or if the floor is accessible for you. So whatever feels good for you today, just relax the head, the jaw. Breathe into that back space. Breathe into the shoulders. Maybe gently, and just mildly nod the head, yes, no. Nice and gentle. And then take a couple of deep breaths here. Thinking about that belly space. It'll be restricted because we're bent over, but we still want to be aware of the depth of our lungs. Feeling that deep breath into the back, feeling that compression in the front. Take a nice deep full breath and hold. And let it out. Very nice. Palms to the knees, no matter where your head and heart space is. Palms to the knees. Open the eyes if they're closed and just gently straighten the arms. Get your bearings. Back to seated. Now find a comfortable spot for a couple of quiet minutes of Shavasana. So let your yoga sink into your body, sink into your mind, let your mind rest and enjoy. Maybe the ground, recliner, the bed. Just find a nice comfy spot in your chair. Well, let's tense the hands and the feet. So you can either scrunch the toes or if you prefer to really flex them out, whatever you prefer, but I'm going to scrunch my toes and make fists with the hands, really tensing up the whole body. Lift yourself kind of off of your support with your strong muscles. Breathe. 2 more seconds. Breathe. Big inhale, tight, tight. Open mouth exhale. Let it all go. Sink in. Melt down. Ease in the face. Ease in the shoulders. Just gentle breath. Ease in the hips, the legs, the knees. Ease in the ankles, the feet, the toes. Thinking of that space in the palms, whether they're up or down. Of the breath in a smooth way in and out. Bringing your attention back to your surroundings. Noticing your breath, your body, any movements that feel nice, gentle. Drawing the hands to the heart space, palms, thumbs, fingers together. And inhaling, reaching fingertips to the sky. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Once more, inhaling, fingertips to the sky. Maybe a gentle open mouth exhale as the hands come down. Thanking your body and your breath and being kind to ourselves as we move through our day. May each inhale and exhale remind us of that breath, and may each breath bring us kindness to ourselves as we move through our day. Peace, everyone. Peace, peace.